What is going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 371 of the Lured Up podcast, where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today's Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. 11/11, Adam. You know what that means.
Make a wish. Make a wish.
Fantastic. This episode is streaming live on a bunch of platforms, including Twitch, YouTube, X, and Facebook. I'm your host, Ken Pescatore. That's Adam Tuttle. Yo.
Hey, trainers.
Are you ready to make a wish? I'm ready to make a wish.
I'm ready to hang out with Jirachi, the Wishmaker.
I honestly have been a practitioner of the 11/11 thing for a long time. A long time. Today is Veterans Day. Shout out to all the veterans. Thank you so much for your service. We are very, very grateful. Got a bunch of peeps here in the chat already. Likeable Monster C. Fran. Pessimistic's here. I'm Stacy P. Ozark Renee is here. Yeah, we got some peeps. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Appreciate it.
I relate the 11/11 thing with something corporate's Constantine song. Because they're always like, I always catch the clock. It's 11/11. And so since then, I've always caught the clock at 11/11.
Mark Volman in the chat says, "Can't open my gift." Yo, everybody comes on the chat always saying open.
Yeah, but it gets me to open them, though.
It sure does. He's like, I got a special Nagasaki gift from you. I better do it. Oh, a stamp rally gift. I've been wanting these. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, well, let me get to that in a second. We're going to be talking about plenty of stuff today. We're going to recap the last week of gameplay, including Enchanted Hollow. We had the kickoff of Into the Wild. We've got this kind of double go pass situation that we'll talk about. We have some additional event news for November, including Community Day. We have December Community Day announcements. DMAX Eevee is going to be coming. The Wild Area Global is, of course, this weekend. And Kitty over at GoHub put together an incredible preparation guide, and we're going to go through it top to bottom because it's a fantastic, fantastic read. GMAX Grimsnarl is going to be the big target for just about everybody during Wild Area. And let's put together a little battle party and, max battle guide and all that kind of stuff. Whoop, whoop. And then the final Tales of Transformation event has been detailed, and it brings Resolute Form Keldeo, as well as a paid Shiny Keldeo as part of the $8 Masterwork research.
Ooh.
So this is
paid Shiny.
Look, Keldeo is no Mr. Mime, but I'm already seeing comparisons online that this is like Galarian Mr. Mime all over again. I don't think so. I don't know. But
if it's $8, it's Galarian Mr.
Dude,
Mime
it is
territory.
It is $7.99, so it's like immediate comparisons there. But I will have boots on the ground for Wild Area and Red Bank on Saturday and Philadelphia on Sunday. And we're going to be taking the opportunity to kind of get back to the community. We're doing food drives in both locations, and we encourage communities to kind of take action and leverage the power of Campfire. So I just kind of wanted to talk about what the Campfire and the communities at large can do to be creative, to not only spark interest in what you're doing, but kind of promote positivity and do stuff and give back. And I think whenever you're in a position that you can do that, you should do that. So we're going to talk about it because I think more than ever, we done need some. Look, it takes a village, right? We talk about this a lot. It takes a village. So we need to be a villager, like
Tom Nook. No,
yeah.
no. He's not a villager.
Anyway, how's your week, man? Talk to me. How was the week?
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty solid. I did a Shadow Latias, and it was like, I think it was like 96 or 98. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was 96.
That's
where it's
legit.
like, if I just purify it, it's a hundo. So I purified it, I mega evolved it, got it into the Mega Dex, and powered it up some. Because I'm low on Stardust. I'm very low on Stardust.
No.
But I did some Lugia. I did not do any Ho-Oh. But I did do some Lugia. Nothing good. You and I did a solo Raikou. Wasn't sure we were going to make it.
That wasn't solo. Both of us did it. It was a duo.
Well, a duo. But yeah, but we barely did it. I think I screenshot it with like 10 seconds left. I was like, oh, geez.
I had my Chansey in there at the end. I was like, yeah, let's go.
I think, and then somebody sent me a Beware with the scarf like immediately. So I just did it. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've been doing a whole bunch of routes. I've got like a 98, I think, for the routes. It's a 302 CP. Yeah, it's pretty close to Hundo. No, it's 96. It's a 14, 14, 15.
Nice. So
I've been playing.
Good, man. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm very excited about that. So Mark just sent me the stamp rally gift. I'm very excited to open this. I'll pull up the phone for the video viewers that I do have a fantastic stamp here from Nagasaki with the Oh, it's Ampharos too. Yes. So awesome. Very cool. Dude, open and stamp. I'm so excited. I've never done this. I've been so excited to do this. I want to just do it in person though. Oh, it's so cool, dude. I need to get on this. I've been slacking with requesting gifts from people. So very, very cool, Mark. Thank you so much. And we are lucky too, man. So, we need to do something soon. Thank you so much for that. Yo, Stacy said I'm not friends anymore. Oh man, dude, I did a friendship purge, bro. I think I was doing it in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, Stacy. Did I delete you? You're too slow. I'm sorry. Send me another request. Oh no, that's so bad.
Terrible.
That's so bad. No, I was able to get some gameplay in this week. Again, we had a weekend off, so it's like during these situations, sometimes people
You're free to move about the cabin.
No, but you don't know what to do, man. It's like I need my structured play. It's like if I don't get those 3 hours of gameplay from 2 to 5, it's like I don't know what to do.
It felt good. It felt good.
It feels good to relax, yeah, but it's like then I'm perpetually searching for gameplay, time to play, and it's like it's this itch that just won't go away. It's horrible. It's horrible so much. All right, well, let's talk about the last week of gameplay. Of course, we had Enchanted Hollow last week. We had Tarantula and Spidops and all that stuff. But we're now into the wild. I guess I could pull up. Let's see what I can pull up here. Yeah, so we'll start with Enchanted Hollow. I did not do that great with any of these shiny checks that are here. Stantler, Cottony, Petalil, Paris. I mean, it was nice getting the extra dust from Paris, but didn't do too great shiny wise. However, I always want to call out that this was really good because you could get the Tarantula, the new Pokemon, in 1-star raids, in lures, in the wild. It was just not gated in any way. So that was really cool. I definitely dug that. We are in November, so the Go Pass is kicked off for November. This has the Lucky Trinket. Now, if you remember, in October they did this. They had a little mix up with the visual thing, the little hiccup. So they gave out a Lucky Trinket to everybody. And shout out to Justin who forgot to use it in time. And then we have another Lucky Trinket now in November. But this is probably overshadowed by the Go Pass that comes with Into the Wild, which has, a
Lucky Trinket.
A Lucky Trinket.
Wait, or is it? That's the right one, right?
No,
I'm pretty sure.
The Go Pass November comes with the Trinket and the whatchamacallit. Hold up, Into the Wild comes with the silver bottle cap. So that's overshadowing the November one. But we are we're in a whole other event right now. So of course, Shadow Ho-Oh, Shadow Lugia, these have been great. We have the Tapus and raids right now. This is like a week worth of really great raids. But let me tell you, bro, you know what I'm most excited about this event? Alolan Rattata. I'm still working on this tiny rat medal, and if I don't finish this soon, I'm seeing people finally hit it.
I don't know if that's the thing to get excited about.
No, I am most excited about Alolan Rattata in here. Just give me my tiny... It's like, there's events that have the rats in them. I play the whole event. I catch every rat possible, and it's like the ticker goes up like 3. I'm like, bro, 3 out of 200 rats? Really? It's killing me how slow it's going. Give me some more rats. But they did call out a bunch of wild encounters here, so that was pretty cool. I know people get a little upset about that. But in max battles right now, 4-star max battles, amped and low key Toxtricity. So this is a nice draw. Dynamax is great because you don't need a huge party. It's a party of 4 max. So get a couple people together, you're golden. But we're going through the days. Each day has its own raid hour. Each day has different raid bosses. Today's Tuesday, the 11th. We have Coco and Lele Tapus. Tomorrow, Duskmane Necrozma. So this is our standard Wednesday raid hour. So I know that people are going to be out doing Duskmane. Thursday, it goes to Blue
I really wanted Duskmane.
Mm-hmm. And then Dawn Wings on Friday. So crazy amount of raids this week. And if you remember, just like we talked about previously, every single time there's a big event, Wild Area, Go Fest, Go Tour, they try to suck us dry of all our items and consumables right before the event. So we have to replenish. So it's like, oh, you guys have been sitting on, 20, 30, 50, 100 raid passes. It'd be a shame if you had Necrozma right before Wild Area to use them all. I'm telling you, it's every time, bro. Every time they take our raid passes.
Every time.
So I'm chilling. I'm not going too crazy. I did do a couple remotes just to play with the community. I did a couple Lugia, a couple Ho-Oh. I've done some Cresselia. I haven't done any Grimsnarl. I stayed away from those in Nagasaki. I have done I did do a bunch of Cresselia and some Darkrai. No backgrounds, no shinies, which was a little bit of a bummer. But you got to be in it to win it, right? I'm barely in it to win it. I'm in it to be in it. I'm not in it to win it. I'm just trying to get through, which is totally fine. Oh, and all the Tapus know their moves, the Nature's Madness. So that's all good. Event bonuses, remote raid limit up to 30. Again, spend those raid passes, spend those particles, do those Grimsnarls or whatever, people like just consumables and currencies just out the door, just going. Trying to play it cool, trying to keep it chill. Part-time creator, got to keep it reasonable because it's a slippery slope. And like, it's funny, a little story time real quick. When Vivillon came out, this has got to be 3 years, right? Already. When Vivillon came out, we did a promotion with Niantic and they hooked us up with a stupid amount of Pokecoins, like 40,000 Pokecoins or something crazy. And it was the greatest thing ever, bro. Cause I spent with Reckless Abandon, remotes out of the wazoo. Yes. I bought a team medallion just cause I was sick of looking at it in the store. Like all this stuff. Now it's like, I need to chill.
You're thinking about coming to Instinct, right?
Yeah, right. No. But you got to keep it reasonable. You got to keep it chill. You got to keep it reeled in, especially with a big event coming up. Because I know that I'm going to be spending
I've just
big.
been doing dollar purchases. I'm like, okay, well, I got my coins from the gym. It'll never be enough for what I need it for. So I got the extra coins I needed for a remote raid pass for $1. So
yeah,
it hurts every time.
See, friend says, gotta spend it all. That's true. Gambit says, I got a hundo and a shiny Grimsnarl from remoting Nagasaki. See, man.
No way.
With my luck, though, it would take me 50. And then it's like, I'll be the sucker hitting the limit. I'll be like, what do you mean I've already done 30?
Before you're going to get it. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's like 100% of gamblers quit before they hit it big.
Yeah, that's what I was quoting.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's so funny. But no, it's been actually, we talked about this last week. The gameplay has been phenomenal. There's been so much to do in the game, whether you're a raider or a battler, or, I think PvP is running okay. It's not, it's still broken. But the gameplay since the level cap increase really has been awesome. There's new shinies, new Pokemon, great events, things that are kind of overarching. We've had weekends off. The pacing has been decent. It's been a very, very good couple weeks of gameplay leading into Wild Area. So I'm pretty excited about all that. So overall, last 2 weeks of gameplay, how's it been closing out October? This is the last now. We're in the last 2.5 weeks of Tales of Transformation. So we're just about wrapped up with this arc. You can't even call it a story arc because there's no real overarching story, Professor Willow. But how's it been for you over the past couple weeks? Because I know that you kind of had some downtime where you couldn't get some gameplay in, and now that's starting to re-normalize itself a bit. So what's it been like for you on your end?
I'm just deleting a bunch of Pokemon, preparing my bag, and
What?
I don't know. I haven't I've just been catching stuff, but nothing's like jumped out and been like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah, have I caught anything crazy? I got a Carablast the other day.
Yeah, but
It was a
it's not
hundo.
just about the reward, right? The journey is the prize. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, but I mean, I'm doing some tasks, getting Drampas. I don't know. I'm playing.
dude,
That's what I'm doing. I'm making
honestly,
sure to play.
that's the reward. That's the
I'm trying to be more intentional about it, and I have concerns with my level 72 journey. Oh, I leveled up to 71. That's the whole show right there.
Wait. So
I went to 70.
So and I felt this burn too, because there was during that, complete a route every day for 7 days, it was like 11:40 at night. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't do a route. I have to go out. And Sarah's like, we are in pajamas. I'm like, you don't understand. I can't carry this scrub status with me another day. I have to level up. So it's without a doubt motivated me. If I wasn't in the creator space, I don't know how concerned I'd necessarily be. But having a full friends list, it's like, bro, I don't want to be that dude still at level 70. So it has been a driving force and motivator. And I'm sure that that's been across the board for everybody. And I mean, we have people in our community. C-Fran here is in the chat. Xander, they're mad people. They're absolutely out of their minds, walking just like crazy. Their feet are bleeding, and it's just like, I love this game. People are going so nuts with it, and I love that for them. But as long as I keep things moving, and I'm not too worried about it. The whole walk 200 kilometers. It is what it is. These things will happen naturally. So I don't want to change my gameplay routines too much, because then I feel like I have this ulterior motive where I'm just trying to fight the level monster, and then I'm going to get there and be like, what now? And it's like, I want to just enjoy the journey, so to speak.
And it's like I have for my work, if I go on a break, I can do a route. So like if I work 3 days and then have a day off, I don't know if I have the motivation to do a route that's not the easy one by my work.
Dude,
so I feel like I'll get 4 days in a row and then
easy.
forget because I have the day off, or we have a hockey tournament to go to, or a hockey game, and it's like, oh shoot,
you have one Pokestop at the hockey rink?
They're all over the place, so I don't know.
As long as you have one,
I'd have to make one.
That's what I'm saying. But even if you have one Pokestop, people always say, oh, I don't have 2 Pokestops. You could start and end a route at the same stop. So if you got one, you've got enough. Walk around in the circle 500 meters and come back to it.
I will try to accomplish getting one route made if there's only one Pokestop.
This is welcome to GoCast. What are your goals for the week? Make a route, right? Like, let's make a route.
Not necessarily make a route, but shout out to Chris and Kyle. But yeah, I don't know.
But anyway,
I might. It depends how badly I want to get to 72.
So
that will be the last thing.
In case you're new here, let's just remind the community that when the golden bottle cap came out, Adam used it to improve a single stat 2 IV points, which would have been perfect for the silver bottle cap had he just waited.
Had they just told us that they were coming out with the silver one,
Of
then I would have
course
waited.
they're coming
I would have
out with
chose
it.
something different.
But now that we have a silver bottle cap on the horizon, do you know what you're going to use it on?
Give me 1 second. I think so.
Hopefully, something more than 2 IV points. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do something that Megas. I'm probably I still do not have a Hundo Kanto starter. Not a single one over 10 years of gameplay. No Kanto Hundos. It's killing me. So I might just do like a GMAX Charizard or something like that just to have it. But, start thinking about this now. Everybody should start thinking about it now. So that way you can make an informed decision, not be like Adam and just be all willy-nilly about it.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm so nilly and I'm so willy.
You are so willy and nilly. A couple more things for November. Pick-a-Peck was announced as the Community Day Pokemon. This is going to be Sunday, November 30th. When did
that trailer come out?
Which one?
The trailer that had Trumbeak. It was flying over, and there's something in the bushes, and that was the preview of that that Community Day. I forget what Pokemon that was, but it was in the bushes. And then you saw the Trumbeak, or its final evolution, Pick-a-Peck's, and it flew over it. You guys saw the shadow, and I was like, "Oh man, it's gonna eat it, or it's gonna be Pick-a-Peck for the Community Day." And then it was not. I was like, "What a tease!"
No, what? Poor Pick-a-Peck didn't get eaten?
No, poor Pick-a-Peck didn't become the Community Day Pokemon.
Yes.
I feel like it was probably 6-7 months ago.
I don't know.
6, 7.
Oh God, stop. But yeah,
no,
so
my son does it all the time.
Sunday, November 30th, 2 to 5. So again, Sunday, perfect for trade day. Pick-a-Peck, the Woodpecker Pokemon, will be featured on Community Day.
Wood Pokemon.
So Pick-a-Peck will appear more frequently in the wild. If you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny one or one that has a special background. Now I'm just gonna scroll down really quick to the bottom of the page here. And it says, please note, November Community Day will be the last Community Day where featured Pokemon can have a seasonal special background. So we don't know exactly what they mean by this. Besides, we know the seasonal backgrounds are going away. Does it mean all backgrounds are going away? Does it mean there'll be no backgrounds? Or will they just, rather than have it be seasonal, maybe Community Day carries its own Community Day background every single month? So you could get a January Community Day Pokemon, a March Community Day, a July, whatever, all same Community Day background. We'll have to see what this exactly means, but there is some changes here, and it says we're trying out new things for Community Day, and we'll reevaluate these changes for next season and onward. All right, back up to the top. So, featured attack. Toucannon can learn Beak Blast. There is the $2 ticket, of course. A couple encounters, some goodies, and all that good stuff. Triple XP for catching Pokemon, double candy, and double chance to get Candy XL. So if you're on that XP grind, ideal time to play. Throw on a lucky egg. You're 6 times XP. That's no joke. Snapshot surprise, all the other good stuff with trades, the usual stuff. Remember that we had last month the changes to lure modules, where the lure modules now from 2 to 9 can have a chance of spawning Pick-a-Peck that have the same shiny rate as event hour Pokemon. So that's really cool. Yo, shout to Redline subscribing with Prime. Oh, real quick, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, which means you get 1 free sub a month, and you could use it just like Redline did for free every month. You could subscribe to 1 Twitch account. We'd love it if you cashed it in on us or anyone in the Pokemon Go space. Thank you, Redline. Appreciate you so much. Says much love from Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, that's awesome. That's Jamal's neck of the woods.
Yeah, it is.
Field research, Pick-a-Peck, of course. Here's the map. Go for that. And ambassador events. Make sure you get all that good stuff because you can get some stuff. Yo, Woozer gifting a tier 1 sub and the recipient Casa de Cubone. How about that? So much love happening in the chat right now. Appreciate all of you.
Lots of thanks and appreciation.
Oh, Woozer
I mean,
says for all the stops and gyms you added here. So Woozer is from Bayonne, New Jersey, my old stomping grounds. I was living there for a little while, and I added a ton of Pokestops to that park. Adam, you played in that park when you came and visited me.
Yep.
When I was in, I probably added a dozen stops to that park. It was a fantastic park. Random New Jersey note. Talked about a couple weeks ago that Netflix, the studio, is moving in about 15 minutes from me to Oceanport, New Jersey, the old Fort Monmouth. They're building like this $3 billion studio. It's going to be nuts. Paramount just announced they're building a studio in Bayonne, New Jersey. So now we're going to have Netflix and Paramount. New Jersey. New Jersey is changing, bro. I don't even want to know what these taxes are going to look like. Bro, I'm trying to buy a house next year. It's not going to be nice.
They're like, actually, sorry, you can't do that.
Bro, it's like, I don't. The average house, it's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. You can't. Used to be like, oh, for $300,000, I could get like a nice house. It's like, no, bro, you can get a shack in New Jersey for $300,000. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, pick a peck, November. We do have information on December Community Day, and these are always a blast. This is always the best time to play catch up if you ever missed any community days throughout the year. This is a 2-day event, Saturday the 6th and Sunday the 7th. So you're going to have this back-to-back Community Day action November 30th, and then the following week you get the double feature 6 and 7 for December Community Day. Go through the blog. It tells you what Pokemon are available on what days, and you're going to want to figure out if you have limited game time, you're going to, of course, want to figure out where you want to spend your time and all that good stuff. I don't know, Adam, if you're going after anything here. I'm still kind of just trying to fill in hundos. So it's like I'll take any of these, but things that could potentially get megas down the road, things like that, I would go after. But now with trade days on Sundays, I don't care. I just love ripping through 100 trades on a Sunday. It's a ton of fun. All the evolutions will have a benefit here, so make sure you pay attention to this so you can get less, buddy task requirements to evolve your Eevees. It'll be double catch XP, double Stardust. There's plenty of bonuses going on here. These are always good. A $5 ticket, though. $5 ticket. And they put the Elite Charge and Elite Fast TMs in here, where usually this was a coin-based Community Day box, Now it's a $4.99 ticket, and they throw the Elite TMs in. Like, I don't need the Elite TMs, bro. I'm sitting on a bunch just from over the years that I've never used. I don't need it. I don't need any more.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Collection challenges and more featured attacks. Machamp. Yeah, lots of special moves here that you can do. So just run through this. We got some time for December Community Day, but it is always a good time to play catch up, and a lot of good resource recovery. You're gonna need.
Yeah, I'm just excited for Eevee VMAX.
Oh yeah,
sorry, just kidding. Eevee Dynamax.
Dynamax.
Sorry, I play the card game, so that's like where my brain goes immediately.
All right, you know what? We can talk about Eevee really quick. So DMAX Eevee Friday, November 21st. It's a max battle weekend for Eevee. This is going to be pretty exciting because GMAX Pokemon can evolve. DMAX Pokemon can. So stocking up on a bunch of DMAX Eevee is going to be fun. Everyone's already used the evolution naming trick. So there's going to be a lot of people like, another Vaporeon, you know what I mean? Just like continuously evolving, try to get it. But again, pair it with trade day. DMAX Pokemon do not count as special trades. So get your trade on Sunday and all that stuff.
Very smart.
Yep. Event bonuses, half adventuring distance to earn max particles. Power spots refresh more frequently, 2 times max particles. If they would only refresh the max particles every half an hour, that would be awesome. Collection challenges, all that good stuff. But look, everybody loves Eevee, right? It's gonna be a big weekend. It should be fun. Find small groups. With the GMAX 2 to 5, it's easy to gather your whole, the whole crew in one spot for 3 hours. Something like this, you only need 4 people total, You could probably do it with 2 very skilled trainers, 3, adequate trainers. So really, you probably only need 3 people here. So get a little sub squads together, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be, Terminal in the chat. I was just about to say, Terminal in the chat says DMAX Eevee weekend will be great for level 76 to 77 doing those max battles. So good. Yes. If you can time that, you're going to be in a good spot. It's so early. I mean, we'll wait to talk about Wild Area, but they did give us the save the dates for next season. So I guess we could just like take a peek at this really quick. So community days, Sunday. Besides the 2-day one for December, Sunday, January 4th. January is a community day classic coming back. The 18th of January and then February 1st. So a bunch of Sunday community days. I like this. Pairs well with trade day. And let's see. On top of that, Max Battle
like
Day.
Listening to this podcast, like, Ken says he hangs out and trades all Sunday. Let's do that,
bro. You remember when I was like, I really want a TCG card with a Blissey sitting on top of a Valor Gym, and then we got it. I'm just saying. I may have had a phone call. Max Battle Day, Research Day, Raid Day, Shadow Raid Day, Max Battle Weekend, Catch Mastery Day, Raid Day, Max Battle Day. Lots of days.
Day. Why can't we have like a disco night,
Yo, wouldn't that be cool? I mean,
yeah, just like
it would
have
probably,
not necessarily like flashing lights, but some lights going on in the background, and like there's just Pokemon all night long, and it's not
they should bring out toxicity, like
yeah.
No, there's a lot of I'd be so excited if they did a nighttime event. I understand there's weird logistical stuff telling people to go outside at night, but that would be cool, man.
Well, maybe not even like go out at night, but like, I don't know, just be ready. Like your friends will send you remote raids. Like remote raid passes are discounted the one time they discount it because they have a raid night.
They're not going to ever discount.
There you go. No, and then you lower the remote raid passes.
Never.
Okay, and they're on discount. They're They're $150. They're normal rate.
It was never the normal rate. It was always discounted.
I don't know, a more palatable rate at $150. Okay, just hear me out. Okay, we do a raid night, and then it's just remote rates.
What if they did a raid night and it was like free? As many raids as you could possibly do for half an hour or something like that. No raid passes needed. Imagine that. Servers would melt.
They would not do that.
That would be awesome though. Raid night.
Or I think they could do like a raid night, and if they did make it free, no, there's no way to make it free because you have to join the lobby.
Well,
I don't know. Every single trainer gets a raid spot, like right at wherever their avatar is. They just get a raid spot, and it's that raid for the whole hour. But they can invite their friends to it to help them out.
I remember we were talking about like crazy ideas back in the day, and it was like the thought of having like a mobile gym or a mobile Pokestop where, your trainer, your avatar would carry a flag. That flag would serve as a Pokestop, and you could lure it. So you're literally a walking lure. So like, when I play in Red Bank, I can, I'm walking, I can see on the map, 50 feet ahead of me, the next stop and the next stop and the next stop. But if you have, 2 stops at the opposite ends of town, like that travel distance could be kind of boring. But if you could bring the lure with you, it could be pretty cool. Mobile lure.
That would be
cool. I love dumb ideas like this. But anyway, the real big deal of the week, of course, is going to be Wild Area. Wild Area coming this weekend. We had Nagasaki this past weekend. Check out JT Valor's videos, just absolutely amazing. He crushed it over there, and really fun seeing him do all the Pokelids and seeing him do all the stamp rally stuff. Very, very cool. But We talked about it last week. There is a blog up that put up a couple more details of what's going on. Another new Pokemon Shiny debut. Yes, Shiny Unknown K, which is fantastic. I can't wait for that. And really, really, really what I'm excited about, and we'll talk about this for a little bit, is going to be these community celebrations that Niantic is doing, which in the grand scheme of things are probably not that impressive on the ground. It might be like a merch booth or a little tent or something like that, some giveaways, community ambassador tents. Like, it's not going to be like a Go Fest or even a Safari Zone or something like that. People will go to Safari Zones and even think the Safari Zones were light in terms of physical presence for Niantic. This, but this is about the community. There are these community celebrations. So we kind of peeked at this over the past couple episodes, but Long Beach, California, Houston, Texas, Guadalajara, Mexico, Denver, Colorado, and then Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Doncaster, United Kingdom. So PA, Philadelphia, PA, Sunday the 16th. I am very excited to go. It is about an hour and a half for me. So I will be going out to Philly for Wild Area Global. And let me pull this up really quick. And I'll pull this up on screen. I'm going to be hanging out with some pretty cool people over there. So I met up with, had a call yesterday with the community ambassadors in the area. So shout to Oathbreaker and Sensei for really organizing and making a lot of stuff happen and bringing a lot of people together. And shout to Ditto Base for kind of wrangling all these creators together and putting out some really cool graphics. But we've got a couple creators that are going to be in Philly. Ditto Base, Landor Alpha, Dandy in the Bronx, Mrs. Mime, Libro will be there, and me. So I'm excited to connect with them. If you're going to be going to Philly, shoot me a message because we will be running, very curated routes that the community ambassadors are putting together specifically for the Drexel Square event in Philadelphia. And we're going to be running raid trains the entire event, 8 hours. So we're going to be boots on the ground, 8 hours, all day Sunday. If you're in the Philly area, I think Landor Alpha and maybe a couple others will be there Saturday as well. But the actual creator or community celebration from Niantic is on Sunday, the 16th. We're also doing a food drive organized by the community ambassadors. And if I back up just 1 second, I could pull up this other flyer I have here. This is my flyer. But the community celebration on Sunday, this is the older flyer. I don't even have the new one on there. But it is the Philly Food Rescue is going to be doing it. And on Saturday, I'm doing a food drive in Red Bank for Lunch Break, which is a fantastic Red Bank-based organization. So we'll get to it back at the tail end of the show, talking about food drives and community action and things like that. But I think what these community celebration events really showcase is the ability of being able to take a community ambassador group, a campfire group, multiple campfire groups, bring them all together and do really cool stuff with it. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. And it turns into, just a more alive, immersive event that makes it worth the trip, makes it worth coming out and going out to these events to experience things that you can't experience when you play in your local community. So I'm really excited for that. If you're going to be in Philly, hit me up because we'll get some raids going and all that stuff. But all right, Adam, I say we take a little break, and when we come back, we can. Ozark Renee subscribing with Prime. Yo, good looking out, Renee. Appreciate you.
What?
I know, right? It's happening.
Thank you very much.
But when we come back, we'll talk through Kitty's Wild Area guide, preparation guide over on GoHub. And we'll put together a little battle party. It's really good. It's very comprehensive. She nails like everything on it, giggity. And then we'll talk about GMAX Grimsnarl, put together a little party for that. So I'm bringing Blissey. And then we will just gonna talk about some community action with Campfire. Does that sound good to you?
It sounds good to me.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Oh, bam, bam, ba down.
Hey, chat. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, I was Stacy. I thought Niantic was gonna choose Jersey. Now I think because of Jersey City for Go Fest, I think they might have looked the other way. But Philly is awesome. I mean, I played in Philly a ton, and I think the Drexel Square area is an area that hasn't really seen too much of my gameplay, so I'm excited to play in that area. I've usually gone over by Love Park or in the historic area or South Street, stuff like that. So a little bit of a different area right by Drexel. So I'm looking forward to that. Faux show. Yeah, we got some people here in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate it. Anything specific for the food drive on Saturday? Cans, non-perishables, dry goods, anything like that. We'll have a box. You know, I don't know how we're going to actually do this because Marine Park is under construction right now in Red Bank. So we were going to leave like a donation box out, but I don't think we can get to it because they have it blocked off because of the construction. But I'll have boxes. I know Fusion Joe will have a box. Probably just keep it in our trunk. So if you can, you know, swing by at any time, I'll meet you at my car or whatever. But yeah, canned goods, non-perishables, even clothing items, socks, hats, jackets, things like that. Always welcome. But yeah, anything non-perishable is ideal. Just leave the trunk open. Yeah. All right, Adam. I am ready to get that. Did you get the B&B yet? No, not yet. I know, but the community is on the hunt, is on the prowl. I don't think they've decided on what part of Chicago they want to stay in yet for Go Fest, but it's creeping. It's creeping up. It really is.
It is already.
What's the weather outlook for this weekend's weather? Cold as hell, Jersey.
Yeah, it literally snowed all day today. Nothing stuck, but it just flurried all day long.
Oh man, it's horrible. We had no fall in New Jersey.
It's still 32 degrees right now.
It was like 80 degrees like 2 weeks ago, and now it's 30. It's like
feels like 20.
Renee said, "I asked off for Go Fest. Yay! Hell yeah!" Well, that's one of the benefits of us knowing so early is everyone could put in for their PTO. No excuses.
That's true.
All right, Adam, you ready to get back into this? We'll talk about Kitty's article.
I'm ready.
Whenever I say Kitty, I just think of that 70s show. Think of Kitty.
That's where my mind went.
All right. And we are back from our break. Thank you so very much for that little housekeeping.
No. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank Adam. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
And thank everyone else. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you.
Little housekeeping really quick. I just want to remind you that everything we do here at the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by the community. And you could join our community of supporters on Patreon over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. For as little as $1 a month, you could support a collective of hardworking, part-time creators that have a passion for podcasting Pokemon and the community here at the Pokemon Professor Network. We'd appreciate your consideration. Huge thanks to our gym leader patrons, Ben, Brandy, Espion, Willow, Herbert, KJ, and Matthew. Shout out to our newest patrons. We have a bunch of new people that have come into our patron circle recently, and it's just been absolutely awesome, especially like we talked last week, Renee jumping into the Zoom call. Look, the Zoom calls could be a little intimidating. You got 16 people that have been, you know, shouting at talking heads, you know, of each other for the past 10 years. It's like everyone gets, you know, everyone's very comfortable with each other. It's like, so it could be a little nerve wracking to jump in for the first time. Yo, Renee was a champ. So very, very, very much welcome. But thank you to, Wayne joined last week and Joseph, both joining at the Discord tier. Thank you so much, new patrons.
Welcome.
We appreciate you very, very much. And special thanks to our executive producer, Xander, as well as the other executive producers on the network, Monkey Bread, Tish Smith, and Kate the Cons. Make sure you check out Pokemon Professor for everywhere you can connect with us, links to Patreon, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. Likeable Monster asking, what's the Zoom about? It's just like a catch-up. We all just jump on the Zoom every Monday night from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern and just talk shop, talk about the game, talk about our lives, make jokes, lots of jokes.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It's a real good time.
It is a good time. It is.
It's just absolutely hilarious to know that the Zoom, many years ago, all we were talking heads, and then there was Safari Zone Philadelphia, and we all came together for the first time, and now we're all lifelong friends. So it's like it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and then when we saw each other and met each other, it felt like we had already known each other.
Yeah.
Which I think was one of the coolest experiences I think I've ever had.
Yeah, like I thought Mythical Hitch was going to be like 6'8", and the dude was like my twin. Like I walked up to him, I looked like Mr. Mime. I was like, "Bro, are you me? What's happening? Why are we
Am
so
I
short?"
you and you me?
So funny. All right, let's talk about Grimsnarl. You know what? Let's go into Kitty's article.
You know what? Let's talk about Grimsnarl.
No, I want to talk about Kitty's article first.
All right.
All right, so Adam really liked this article because it catches you up on a bunch of different categories here, and I really like this TLDR Wild Area 2025 item prep, and the it's just the cutest thing. The first thing, stock up on Pokeballs. It's like don't go into these events unprepared. I saw at GoFest last year multiple people going into the shop and buying Pokeballs. I go like, how could this happen? How could you do this? Why would you?
How did we let money? It get this far?
I'm telling you, don't underestimate having your Go Plus running for 8 to 10 hours a day, catching with spatial Rendon. You will go through a couple thousand Pokeballs. So be prepared, be ready, all that good stuff. Sending gifts daily. People sleep on gifting as a form of accumulating inventory. That's a great way to pick up, balls and and berries and all that good stuff. Prepare raid passes and coins in advance. Oh, how easy that makes it seem. So easy. Just prepare coins in advance. But it goes through all these different things.
Is completely drained.
Yeah,
before the
exactly.
Event.
Instant star pieces, raids, max battles will be a big part of it. Figure out what you want to go after, right? If you know that you're going to want to do a bunch of Cresselia and a bunch of Darkrai, get those raid passes. If you're not too worried about GMAX Grimsnarl or worried about any of the other GMAX or DMAX stuff, maybe you could chill out with the particles. But I know I'm going to be going after Beware in raids. I'm going to be going after Cresselia and Darkrai for sure. So definitely going to need a lot of raid passes in the inventory. Some Pokemon are also egg exclusive, so it might be worth trying to empty your eggs the night before. So I'm in trouble here. So if I pull up my inventory real quick on the screen, I am currently have single incubator grind. I'm incubating 1 5K. The rest of my normal inventory, all 10Ks. All 3 egg slots in the bonus storage, 12Ks. I'm doomed, bro. I'm never getting through these before Wild Area. I might have to actually buy some incubators. I hate to say it. I might have to. It's going to hurt really, really bad, but I might have to. If you haven't done this already, make sure you go into your inventory where the item and bag storage is. You have a free upgrade from Niantic. They said, thank you. This is all the times the game is broken in the last 9 years. We're good now, right? Here's 200 inventory slots. 200 bag space.
No,
it's like,
no, we're going to need a little bit more.
We didn't break everything every time, every event.
So I do want to say that I think something I really enjoy about the wild area is that it switches between just 2 habitats.
Yes.
Like last year, I think it was the poison and electric.
Yep.
And this year it's fairy and dark. Like
yep.
I enjoy it so much that it's like, okay, if I'm playing, I get dark. I come back, I'm playing fairy. You know what I mean? It's very simple and streamlined versus, this hour is electric, this hour is fire, this hour is water, this hour is poison, this hour is flying. You know, it's just it feels good.
No, it's a little bit more focused. I mean, we all know that
Yes,
when you
that's the word I was looking for.
when you go into these big events, it is so you get so much anxiety, you get very overwhelmed. You look at your today view, it's a mile long. You have all these collection challenges and all these different things. So, yeah, having only 2 to worry about, not 4, like they would do like the 4 rotating habitats, and it would go, 10 to 2 and then roll over from 2 to 6. It's a little bit easier to manage, a little bit more focused. The mighty Pokemon, from watching videos from Nagasaki, the mighty Pokemon have the takeovers, and people just, scanning them, trying to go for, Shundo hunting. It's like this whole new dynamic that they've created here. So just pay attention to all that. Getting back to Kitty's article, and Adam, you said you actually cleaned up some space here with Spinda. Were you sitting on a bunch of Spinda?
I was sitting on at least like 40 that I didn't need it all. There was no reason for me to have those 40 in there. Like, I do have a hundo that has the hearts, and then I have another hundo that's a different shade or whatever. But I was like, why do I need all these? I don't. I did keep a lot of the 2020 ones or anything earlier than that, because I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like the older stuff I want to hang on to.
I got 32 Spindas. Do I need these?
Yeah. No, just get rid of it. Get it down to 8.
No, well, there's 9. Yeah. Man, I gotta do some cleanup. But yeah. Again, pro tips. Shout to Kitty. Let's see what else we have here. Choose your buddy Pokemon wisely. Particularly for those who are planning grinding raids, we would recommend using your buddy Pokemon, one who has high enough level to give you buddy assist. Remember when it headbutts the Pokeball back? A lot of people forget that you have to be great buddy or higher for it to do that. So it's like you're wondering, why isn't it batting mini balls back? It could be because your buddy isn't high enough level.
Why is my buddy not high enough level?
Adventure effects. I am a spatial render the entire time.
Yeah,
all day, every day. Palkia is my rare candy dumpster. It's just any rare candy I get goes right to Palkia.
See, for me, I'm gonna have to be like in and out of the Go Plus. So it's gonna be like, should I keep the timer going? Should I, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do I?
Well, you're probably better off doing it in smaller chunks then, so that way you're not, But Spatial Rend does work with the Go Plus, so you know what I mean. Like,
yes, I know that, but
yeah,
it just disconnects so quickly for me.
No. All right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here's
the
habitats.
Doesn't seem to stay connected. Like every time I pull out the phone and look at it, it's like, oh, it gives me the swirl, as if it's like not connected anymore. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Let me just click that. And I wasted that spatial rend because after 5 minutes it stopped.
Yeah, it's rough. The Impidimp line, shiny. Hatenna line, shiny. Tinkatink line, shiny. Unknown W and K now, shiny. So these are exciting. This is a fun one here. It says paper versus mobile. It says having a list will help you prioritize what you're going to click on in a cluster of spawns using a printed shiny checklist to avoid switching apps mid-event. Yo, I could definitely not manage a piece of paper at that point. Like, I know people that would write, like, I'm trying to trade for this and, like, tape it to their back, the little popsicle stick thing. But, like, I wouldn't be able to handle a note. In our circles, in the Red Bank circle, we all have spreadsheets. It's like Scipio has been sending out his spreadsheet to everybody this week. It's just like, this is what I need for these lucky trades. Best Pokemon at Wild Area, they're calling it Cresselia. Darkrai Shadows are going to be great. The Beware might be one of my favorite costumes to date. I think it's just phenomenal. It looks so good in a shiny. And
it is really cool. And I did like the fact that when you're trying to catch it, it's just right there in your face.
Yep. Mighty Pokemon, there's plenty of them. Really cool ones, actually, seeing it from when I was watching the Nagasaki videos. Like a Alolan Ninetales Mighty was really cool to see. The Mount Meowscarada looks so cool, like all big on the screen. So bunch of Mighty Pokemon here, really cool. The Lake Trio, also in the mix. So can you imagine coming across a mighty Lake Trio Pokemon?
Oof.
That would be sick. That'd be so sick. Audino and Alolan Meowth will be in the mix too. Extra Stardust Pokemon. Pay attention to that. And just like having a good buddy, you want to have a Mega Evolved with intent. So whatever Pokemon you're looking for, whatever you're looking to level up, Mega Evolve the corresponding type. Of course, run your Go Plus, bring a battery pack, drink water, all that good stuff. It's going to be an amazing event. Very, very excited for this. I just absolutely cannot wait. But for me, Grimsnarl is probably going to be the main focus. If you're not used to playing with a big group, sometimes a big IRL event like this is your only opportunity to do GMAXs, because it might be the only time for you to get 10, 20, 30 plus people together. So take advantage of that. Stick by the group and get your GMAXs in, because there's going to be a lot of people going after them pretty heavy. So we're going to take a look at two websites here, GoHub and Pokebattler, to put together a little party. And there are some differences this time. We'll first take a look over at GoHub. Okay, and GoHub, the Vodcat put this together. GMAX Grimsnarl, Tier 6. It is a Dark and Fairy type Pokemon, making it weak to Fairy, Poison, and Steel type moves. This is the party they put together. For a tank, Crown Sword Zacian. And the fact that Crown Sword Zacian, who has such high damage output, is the lead tank, crazy. And the healer being Dynamax Blissey, which is wild. And then Zacian, again, as the attacker. So you have a lot of play out of your Zacians here. But they put Zacian up top, Metagross, Dynamax, Dynamax Excadrill, Zamazenta's even in the top 4, Duraludon, Hatterene is up there as well. I have a feeling I know what most people are going to bring, and it's probably going to be the Crown Forms, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't forget, if you wanted to be creative, you could also use Eternatus's Adventure Effect to help boost your GMAX damage. Use some mushrooms. I'm sitting on a ridiculous amount of mushrooms right now. It's like I'm gonna be all types of willy-nilly during wild.
Don't Zamazenta and Zacian have a Adventure Effect thing too?
Yes. Oh, I'm breaking my phone. Yeah, but if you want to boost your DMAX output, you know what I'm saying, you can use.
Okay. That makes sense.
Or Eternatus. There's a big scope here, the way that GoHub breaks it down. If we look over at Pokebattler, they have Eternatus in the top 3. So you didn't even see Eternatus in the top 3 of attackers or defenders or tanks in GoHub's look. So they have Zacian up top, Zamazenta second, Eternatus with the poison specking third. That might be the only thing. I don't know if people have their Eternatus spec'd with Poison Jab, Sludge Bomb or not. It's more of a unique thing. But I put together a party that I'll pull up on screen here, but the problem being is I'm just going to bring my it didn't save. Look at that, bro. I got no one picked. It didn't save it. It's horrible. It's Bush League. I'm going to bring my Blissey. The past however many times I brought this thing out, it's survived the entire battle. And I never see slot 2 or slot 3. But what I was planning on doing was just bringing Blissey up top, followed by Zacian, followed by Eternatus. So I would have this ultimately stacked attacker, lineup after Blissey. But the chances are it's not going to get past Blissey because it's been so good for me. So Adam, what about you?
So I'm going to be bringing 3 hundos. I'll be bringing Zamazenta, and I'll probably use the Adventure Effect because I have not used that yet. And for 6 minutes, it creates a big giant shield and reduces damage. So that sounds cool to me. I'm definitely going to do that. And then I'm going to bring my 100% Rillaboom. It's a DMAX, not a GMAX. I know. But I'm okay with that.
it's
but it's a hundo. And then my 100% Metagross. It's not shiny.
Yo, 100% Metagross is
but
still sick.
It's a Dynamax,
still sick. I've got a Shiny 8. I got a Shiny 98. And I love it, but
Shiny 8.
Shiny 8.
Shiny 8 degrees.
So tag us. Let us know what you're going to be bringing for Grimsnarl. Are you going to be, it takes a little bit of a certain type of person to go in as a tank or a healer. A lot of people want to do all the fighting. It's like, not me, bro. I want to talk. I want to hang out. I'm just like, yeah, max guard. Yeah, let's go. So let us know what you're going to bring. Let us know how you do. Definitely follow up with us after the weekend and let us know how your event was. Yeah, tag us with your hauls, all that good stuff.
I'll let you know what amount I was able to play.
Yes. We're all going to be rooting for Adam. As
I have 2 hockey games in the middle of the day and a wedding.
It's just not right, bro.
And hockey game in the morning. And then the wedding. Yeah, so it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
People getting married during wild area. What's wrong with them?
I know. And then it's like hockey. I mean, come on.
That's crazy. Really quick, one more thing to talk about, and this news had just came out today, and that's the Final Justice event with the Resolute form Keldeo. Plenty of time on this. November 25th is when it happens. Just know you could pay $8 and get a shiny Keldeo from the Masterwork Research.
Right.
It looks really good. We'll talk about. We're running long, so we'll talk more about this.
I will say, shiny Keldeo. It does look good.
It looks great. It looks great.
It is cool to get a shiny. But as well as I know, the second you catch it and its IVs are like 10, 10, 11,
and you could do nothing.
You're going to be so upset. You're going to be so upset. And you're going to be like, Niantic, give me a golden bottle cap so I can make things right again.
Well, something that has plagued this game is the Pokemon that you would get as these big rewards for Masterwork, the Victinis, the Mew, even the, Meloetta, Zarude, you forget about these Pokemon. You get them.
Yeah, they literally just sit. They just sit.
You just sit. Oh, Adam from New Zealand says, how about that friendship level 5 forever friend? What could he possibly mean by that? I haven't watched Snow White lately, so I haven't been mining at all. But yeah, we'll talk about that soon. But the last thing I want to talk about in today's show, and we are going long, so we'll keep this quick, is just leveraging the power of the community to do good. And I know it sounds kind of campy and kind of cheesy, but when you do have a community, even if it's a small group, even if you have a small group, but it's a tight-knit group that consistently gets together, you could do a lot with a couple minds working together and a couple sets of hands working together. And, with Red Bank, we're doing our second annual Thanksgiving food drive this weekend. Last year, I think we had something like 150 to 200 pounds of food that we were able to donate. We're hoping to break that record this year. And the community ambassadors from Philly are putting together a big food drive. And it's like, why, you think like, well, what does this have to do with Pokemon? What does this have to do with?
It has to do everything with it.
And it really does. And
there are a community going out.
Yeah. It's super important. Oh, shout to Captain Lisa in the chat from Sydney. Hi. Welcome. It's very important now more than ever, especially if you're from the States. There's a lot of, madness going on and a lot of unrest. And it doesn't take a lot of effort to think of other people. And, we're fortunate to be in a position that we have some tools at our disposal to get people organized and to get people mobilized. And Campfire is an incredible tool that allows us to do just that in the guise of Pokemon Go community. So if it wasn't for Campfire, being able to throw a food drive would be exceptionally difficult because I can't put my information in one spot. I can't have, a live location tracking of the ambassador, so people can see where he is to take a collection. And I just think that everyone should kind of think outside of the box a little bit of what's possible with a Pokemon Go community. Sometimes it's not just about the raids. It could be, Earth Day cleanups that were, used to be very popular with Niantic when they would partner with different NGOs to do like beach cleanups and things like that. Just incredible.
And I know sometimes they gave rewards away, but like, even if they did that, you know what I mean? It's like, that's like not very much effort for the amount that they would get out of it. Like a cleanup day, makes the community thrive, get together, and cleans up the area. And then, oh, hey, here's a code for, a free remote raid pass. Like, whoa, that would literally, I would clean up so much for that.
It doesn't take much, right?
Yeah.
But the impact again is lasting. And especially when it comes down to people not understanding Pokemon, non-Pokemon people, township people, city people, they don't know what's going on. They see these groups of people, they might be intimidated. They might be confused. Why is there, group of 20 people all walking with their head buried in their phone? What are these, what are they up to? So when you
They're
can kind
no
of,
good. That's why.
Well, that's the thing. You show up to a food bank when they need it the most, which is right now, one, because it's Thanksgiving time, and two, because of the madness in the world, in the States at least. And you say, hey, look, we did this. Who are you? Well, we're a Pokemon Go group. It validates our efforts of being part of the larger community. And it shows that, the nature of Pokemon is about friendship and love and Care Bear stuff, right? Like we all want to, promote this positive vibe and honesty and integrity and courage and strength and loyalty and devotion to the craft of becoming bonded with other people and Pokemon. So I just think that it's a great way to be a catalyst for doing some cool community service. So if you ever want some ideas or anything like that, hit me up. I'd love to talk about it. But I think that if you've got a consistent community group, 10, 20 people, you could really do some cool stuff and put that power into action for your community. And I'm sure people would appreciate it outside of the Pokemon Go world. And I think that when gamers at large, but Pokemon people can impact people outside of that immediate niche Pokemon space, it's pretty cool because people don't understand what we do, but they would understand if we say, hey, we're a community and we're here to help.
Understand that we tap the phone and we just go tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, we do a lot of tapping. We do a lot of tapping. But
a little bit of swirly swirls.
But we hope everyone has an incredible wild area. We definitely want to hear about it. Make sure you tag us.
Good luck. Hopefully you get some shiny mighty Pokemon.
Yes. If your community is doing anything cool or anything like a food drive or a coat drive or anything for the community, let us know. We'd love to promote that for you. We'd love to, showcase that after the fact even. Let us know what you're doing because I think it's important.
Tag us on Twitter.
Yeah, super important to show that this community is bigger than the game, and we want to have a good rap, right? We want some good karma points to take us where we want to go when it's time to go. So let's keep it positive and help our neighbors because like we were saying at the top of the show, it takes a village. But Adam, I think that's a show. Did we do it?
I think we did it, and
All right.
I think that's a show.
Thank you so much to everyone that's here in the chat. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com. Oh my God. How did I forget? Wait, we have a voicemail.
From Sir Amanda. Yeah, you forgot that.
Sir Amanda.
Oh my God. Well, I technically did too, because I mean, we listened to it right before this.
Well, yeah, we did, but no, we're going to listen to it again. So she brought up some great points. Amanda, this is a really great video, great voicemail here. Talking about the Go Pass.
They're always great. You just don't always play them.
I know. Horrible. All right, real quick. We're going to run
I'm
this
tired.
voicemail from Sir Amanda. It's like a couple minutes.
Hey, Lured Up, Sarah Amanda here. Have some thoughts about the Go Pass feature, since we've had this for a while now. So, I think the overall consistency of how it works is very good. Like, each rank needing the same amount of points to progress, makes it easy to understand how it works and what is needed to achieve what you want. Like, when there was 1 day left on the Halloween pass, I was at rank 98, needed 10 more ranks to get the Spirit Tube encounter, so I was able to do the math, figure out how much I needed to play to meet the goal. For some reason, I think one of y'all thought it would be a great idea to need more points after a certain point to rank up, and I'm pretty sure most players would think that is an underhanded, sneaky way of moving the goalposts, not like a fun feature. So I'm just saying that sounds terrible. Anyway, something that would make the Go Pass more challenging would be if it gave you points for nice throws instead of for catching Pokemon. The only reason the Go Pass might seem trivial is because if you're using your auto catcher, it can just run in the background to catch Pokemon for you and max out your daily points for you. Anyway, on Halloween, I polled a couple of casual free-to-play players that do not own an auto catcher about how they were doing on their monthly pass. By the way, how did Grandma Tuttle do, in case she still plays? So, my sister made it to rank 85. She opens the game most days, but it's not a high priority for her. She rarely even raids, and most days she doesn't even catch 10 Pokemon. So, that was pretty impressive considering that. And a friend, I'll call her Luna, super duper casual solo player, they made it to rank 97. For October, they were super motivated to earn those free Pokecoins, so they'd been at it all month, and still not rank 100, but thankfully they had until November 2nd to get the points they needed, so they did end up making it to rank 100. Anyway, what I'm getting at here is it seems like the level of difficulty is pretty well tuned for a casual player, since it took them basically the whole month to max it out. About the ranks beyond 100 being trash Stardust, makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, if you stop the pass at rank 100, it feels super boring to the hardcore players. So, hooray! We keep leveling up the pass because leveling is fun. And since the rewards beyond 100 is just trash Stardust, casual players don't have to feel any FOMO about not being able to get to rank 100 plus or whatever the number is. I don't think the Go Pass is perfect though. One thing that could use an improvement, so like when you've ranked up enough to unlock a new milestone, I can't believe I'm saying this, but there really should be a notification or a pop-up. Like getting to rank 40 in the Halloween pass for the double candy transfer bonus. I don't actually know when I got that because, well, nothing happened. And so I didn't know I had that bonus until someone told me about it. Anyway, getting a milestone, it should be like a fun, small celebration. It's a lot more exciting than hatching that 1 kilometer egg, which, can we turn those pop-ups off? Anyway, that's all for now. Peace. Sarah Amanda.
All right, so great points here. Great points here.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. So anticlimactic hitting those milestones or even finishing the entire pass and not getting any recognition, no pop-up, no congratulations, no, splash of confetti. Yeah, let me know. Let me know I've done that. Another great point that she brought up that I didn't even think about was, when you hit level 100 of a 200 level pass and it's just the Stardust, it eliminates FOMO for the casual trainer beyond 100. I've gotten everything I needed to get through 100. I can stop, or I don't care if I can't hit 200. It's just redundant Stardust. I never even thought about it like that. I always looked at it from the end game trainer of like, oh, just Stardust. So it totally makes sense. Thank you for changing my paradigm on that. But yeah, I agree. I think that there could be a lot more done with the Go Pass. I do like the skill throw thing, which removes the ability of the Go plus to just kind of run it for you. So great points.
Although I do like going into it and then just like I have a whole wall of orange ready to check off items that I can hit claim all.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Even if you go all the way past them, all the encounters are still like lit up orange once you hit claim all.
Yep.
And I've had to go back and scroll down to like even sometimes the beginning, and I'm like, oh man, did I not capture that? Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, that's what I would do. I would be like, all right, let me throw an egg or let me throw a star piece on. Now I can catch all my encounters and do it like that. Like just like what
I'm saying is like I've missed them. Like I've actually missed them, but I have gone past them and not realized that I didn't catch them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying is like there's no notification saying like, hey, You still have unclaimed Pokemon to catch.
Yeah, yep. But no, Amanda,
It just keeps pushing down the line.
great
It's
voicemail.
just saying like, "Oh, this is next."
totally agree. Go Pass isn't perfect, but is really well balanced. Well balanced. I agree with you 100%. Just one last little note here. Terminal saying weekly challenges back in New Zealand. Hey, just in time for Wild Area Global. I'll take it. I was really looking forward to doing that. So party up. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. You can email us, luredup@PokemonProfessor.com. You can leave us a voicemail like Amanda did, 732-835-8639. All that info is in the description. Keep training, trainers. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Peace out.